Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 Podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin. Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. If you're enjoying these reviews, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications. So we're up to episode 12 in Amphibia Girl Time, and it's another hilarious episode with a really good lesson. And it's almost shocking to see how this plays out. When we get to it, I'll talk about it. Because in 2019, current year, it's not allowed to have characters like this. But we open up and the family's hanging out and they're being frogs. They're kind of gross. But they're like Hop Pop and Sprig are like spitting to see who can spit the furthest. It's super nasty. I don't like spitting. I think it's gross. But hey, they're frogs, whatever they're in. That's like what they do. It's like a sport. Who can spit the furthest? And they're going back and forth. And then even Polly is really good at it too. Like she can spit super farther than her Hop Pop and Sprig. But I guess there's also a championship, or like if you can spit the furthest in town, you win like this golden statue. And it's like, this is ridiculous looking. I love it. I want one of these. Someone's got to 3D print one of these trophies. But Anne's like, wait a second, Polly, you're acting too much like a boy. You're being gross. You're spitting. You're being nasty. And she's starting to like realize how gross they're all being. Hop Pop's like picking crap out of his ear and then like keeping it in his pocket. It's so gross. I thought he was gonna eat it. Oh, thank goodness. It's so nasty.
I always said you'd be the best in the family. Well, you take after your great aunt Gertrude. She was always really good at spitting.
But Anne's like, wait a second, I gotta save Polly. You guys are being too gross. You're being too much like nasty boys, and I want Polly to be like a girl and be like girl things. So she's like, Hop Pop, give me your wallet. I gotta go save Polly. And I love the comedy, so good. Hop Pop, I don't know what you want my wallet. I ain't got no money.
Not sure what you want with my wallet. Not like I got any money.
Let's talk more spit.
I'm broke. It's like, forget whatever the hell she's talking about. Let's just keep spitting, and Sprig has all this nastiness on his face. So this whole episode evolves around Anne wanting to do girl things with Polly. And it's crazy to see in a cartoon that a young woman, Anne is no girly girl by any stretch of the imagination. She likes adventure. She likes, all these kind of like rough and tumble type stuff. But she's also a girl who likes girl things that are, within her age. Was she like 12 to 14 years old? And she likes girl things. It just blows my mind just to even see that that's shown. And it's not shown in a negative way. It shows that Anne enjoys these things, but as we can see throughout the story, that Polly's not really into this kind of stuff, but it's not shown as a bad thing. So Anne's like, come on, Polly, I'm gonna take you out. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And of course, Polly thinks, oh, we're gonna go on like adventures, because you and Sprig always go on these adventures and get in all kinds of trouble. You're being attacked by people, which isn't a good thing, but she wants to have that kind of fun. But that's not what Anne has in store. Her first thing is they're gonna go to a spa and go to like a spa day, which I think, oh, it's kind of nice. They're walking through there, and there's like, of course, like the spa employees, and she answers everything like while playing like the xylophone thing. It's so funny. And Hop Pop doesn't have any money. He just has all these IOUs. He just hands them out to like his own currency. He's like, I'll pay you back later. And I just love the gags are just so funny. She's like, oh, will this work? Hands it to the employee. And she's like, well, it says he is good for it. Like, okay, that's good. That's all you need. You just gotta say, come on, wink, wink, I'm good for it.
Well, it does say he's good for it. Accepted.
So they start getting the treatments and everything, and of course Anne's loving it because she, likes doing these kind of things that are more feminine type stuff. But Polly wants nothing to do with it. They're doing like this koi fish thing where they eat the crap off your feet. But Polly wants to like ride the fishes. She wants to have fun and do stuff. They go to like a hair salon, and it's the classic hairdresser talking. Well, I was talking, and they said she didn't want to go to this restaurant, but she said she liked it, but now she doesn't. Like, constant like conversation that happens when you go get a haircut.
So then I says to him, I don't want to eat there. He says, why don't you want to eat there? You ate there last week. I thought you liked it.
Polly wants nothing to do with it. She's just throwing combs around and like making a mess. They go to a dress shop, and a girl wanting to wear a dress. Like, it's 2019, right? And look how incredibly cute Anne is. Wow, she looks great in this little like green classic, what is it, medieval style dress. It looks really good. I like her hair like this.
Hey.
But Polly's like in this big old poofy dress, and he puts like the powdered wig on her and everything. But she's not enjoying any of this. They go to a fancy little like kind of foo-foo restaurant that has like, the little finger sandwiches and tea. It's like a little tea house. they're getting like these like scones, but they're like made from like dung beetles or something. But they're frogs. They're gonna eat bugs and nasty stuff. But we get this one waitress. She's like, "Oh, you guys are having a girl night out. I know a great place. You can go get a full body massage." And we this doesn't happen often, but we actually get a little mini flashback to Anne in the human world. She's like, "Oh, massages. I love massages. I used to get them all the time." She would just go to like this furniture store and just like use one of the massage chairs. And the employee's like, you gotta leave. You're freaking everyone out. She's like, "No, I'm never leaving."
Ma'am, you really need to go. You're making everybody uncomfortable.
Never.
So like her idea of a full body massage isn't necessarily what it really is. And Polly's like, "Come on, I don't want to. It's nice and all, but I don't want to do this anymore." But Anne just keeps pushing it. She's like, "I'm not giving up on you." So they leave. They're gonna go to the massage parlor place, and they leave. They keep leaving their IOUs everywhere. So basically, they're just not paying for anything. The waitress picks it up and she looks at it. Then they have a big picture of Hop Pop on the wall. Like you see these at some like gas stations and stuff, like people who are shoplifters and stuff. But it's like definitely not good for it. He just has the picture like it was like they were chasing him down. He has his hand up. I love the comedy in this show. So good.
Someone get the constable!
They go to this massage place, but also it looks very like not necessarily a very, because the other place they went to were like clean and nice. This place is kind of dingy. And we get the massage parlor lady, but she's also like, "I'm a part-time bounty hunter." That's a funny two different kinds of jobs. But Anne's like, "Oh, cool, I'll go first." And this is like one of those I don't want to say like it's a massage, but it's more like where they like they pop your back, and he basically puts her like in like tortured positions, but it's supposed to like loosen everything. But yeah, Anne's getting all jacked up by this lady.
Whoa, mama.
And she's like, "Oh, it's so nice. You're gonna love this, Polly." Like, yeah, Polly dipped out. She's like, "I'm not gonna let this lady manhandle me." She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna find her." She leaves a bunch of IOUs there, and these are no good. So they end up getting the sheriff. Like the whole town got together. I like this sheriff guy. He's very spaghetti western, older sheriff. He's got his thumbs in his belt buckle. It's classic. And he's like, "Yeah, have you seen these two kids going through here? They're using IOUs. They're not worth anything." And of course, this lady she wants her money. She's like, "Oh, I'll find him, whatever." She like breaks the table because she was a part-time bounty hunter. We find Polly, and she's like, it's not a bar, but it's, basically is. Stumpy's, and she's drinking some type of thing with that one guy. That guy from the first episode who was playing the accordion. He's like the local loser, I guess. And they're like burping and being gross. And then Anne's getting mad at Polly because she's not wanting to do the girl things with her. And she kind of she like, "What were you doing out here? And you dipped out during the massage, and now you're hanging out with the local loser, like the deadbeat." And then the guy's like, "That hurt my soul."
Dude, you ditched me? And now I find you rubbing elbows with the local deadbeat?
That hurt my soul.
I love this humor. It is quick, it's fast, it doesn't linger too long on the jokes, and they just hit. I love this style of comedy so much. Then she lays it down pretty thick, and it's like, "You're just being a disgusting little, like just being really mean to her." And even Anne's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to say that, but you did." And it kind of really hurt Polly's feelings. She basically just called her disgusting. Come on, Anne, don't be so mean. They end up getting caught by the mob. And the guy's like, "Well, you bet we know Hop Pop's IOUs ain't worth squat. He ain't got no money. So basically, you just went around and stole all these things." And they get arrested, Hop Pop and Sprig. And just Sprig's like, "These chains represent our debt to society."
These chains represent our burden on society.
Dang it, Ann, how much did you spend?
He's happy about it, but he's like, "If you can't pay it back, you have to go to debtor's prison, and you have to work out your debts to society." And it's like this little like chicken coop, like, "Oh, it's not so bad. You got to go pick eggs till you basically pay back everyone." But these aren't regular eggs; they're like spider eggs, and it's like they're like these spiders look like they could kill you. And it's like, "Oh no, I don't want to do that." So it all goes back to what we saw in the beginning. Hey, if they win that trophy, they can basically melt it down, break it down, and then use that to pay back everyone. And the only one who's good enough is going to be Polly. So they set her up. "Come on, Polly, you got to be able to spit and win this trophy." She gets 3 chances, and she's not doing so good. And it all comes down to like, it's funny because Hop Hop doesn't know what happened, but it just plays and it's like she's embarrassed and she's disgusted in what she's doing here. She's not spitting at full power.
Something ain't right. She's not spitting at full force. Almost as if she's ashamed.
Yeah, and I think I know why.
Because of what Anne told her. You're gross, you're nasty. Anne realizes, I effed up. I shouldn't have told her that. She's talking to her. She's like, you know, how are you feeling? Is it okay? She's like, no, I don't want to do this because, you know, I feel gross. Like, I can't perform at top, you know, quality. But Anne's like, you know what? I was wrong. I tried to make you something that you weren't. I tried to force you to do things that you weren't being happy with. You were perfect just the way you are. Which I think it's a good lesson that Anne realized, hey, I can't force someone to like something that I don't like. And trying to change her that way, it was wrong of me and I was a bad friend. And then you have the whole like, so you're saying you're wrong? She's like, yeah, I was wrong. Oh, you're wrong all the time? She's like, no, I'm not wrong all the time. Okay, just most of the time. And then she spits and beats the record. They win the trophy. They break it up, and so they don't have to go to debtor's prison. And then the sheriff guy, I love this dude. I just love his voice. It's very kind of that melodic, old school sheriff guy. He just like hops off into the sunset, very spaghetti western.
And my work here is done.
I guess there was enough of the trophy for them to get a little bit of it. And then they make it into like a tiny trophy that looks just like her. So she's like the champion. And that's how the episode ends, with them, you know, and understanding that, hey, just because you're a girl, you don't have to like girl things specifically. And just because they're boys doesn't mean they don't like those things. Like, they're like, yeah, we went to the spa. And then Sprig's like, you went to the spa without me? Like, they love it. Him and Hop Pop like, oh man, that's great. Did you get that foot treatment? You know, they're eating the scales off your feet. I like this lesson. And no one was shown to be wrong for liking what they like. Polly wasn't wrong for liking spitting and being gross and fighting. Anne wasn't wrong for liking girly things like spas and dresses and hair and makeup. And Hal, Pop, and Sprig weren't wrong for liking the spa and stuff like that as well. What a good lesson. And it was portrayed in a good way, and no one was shown to be stupid or wrong. That's what I love most about the show so far, 12 episodes in, that everything, even when someone's wrong, they realize they're wrong and they overcome it, but they were never shown to be like, you're a bad person. So many cartoons out there now, if you don't think like the main characters, act like the main characters, like what they like, then you're a bad person. I hate that kind of message. I'm glad Amphibia exists, because there needs to be more cartoons like this, where you learn a lesson where everyone can learn from it, where not one person's being, you know, pointed out as that's the bad person, don't be like them. I like this. Anne's a fun character. She looked great in her new dress, but she's back to like having the crap and twigs and crap in her hair. Did she just get a spa treatment? Like, what the heck? But yeah, such a fun series so far. I've enjoyed every episode, and we got episodes 13 and 14 coming up next.
That hurt my soul.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.